Good morning, students. This is your geography lesson. Students, you know very well that we are studying about the cottage and small scale industries in Pakistan. And in this connection, we read about uh, the advantages and disadvantages of the small scale industries in Pakistan. Moreover, we discussed why it is important to encourage cottage and small scale industries in Pakistan. Today, we will know about the types of cottage and small scale industries. Moreover, we will discuss government policy towards small scale and cottage industries. So, we start our lesson. There is a web of cottage industries. In almost every village, there are a number of such industries depending upon the size of the village and the demand for the products. The establishment of such industry is closely related to the availability of raw material, traditional skills, climatic conditions, and in several cases, the local specialization in the organized factory sector. In Pakistan, we can say cottage and small scale industries include carpets, textile, embroidery, jewelry, ceramics, woodwork, metallic, metalwork, etc. Another cottage and small industries are sports good industry, surgical instruments industry, the brick kilns industry. These are very important industries in Pakistan. Today we will discuss about sports goods industry, surgical instruments industry, and the brick kilns industry one by one. The sports good industry is located in Sialkot. It is one of the main medium industries. The main raw material used for sports goods are leather, wood pulp, stitching thread, etc. The raw material is available in local market in Punjab but also imported from Japan, Korea and England. The skilled workers are available in Sialkot and Lahore. The local sports goods manufacturing industry is one of the major source of foreign exchange earnings of Pakistan. Surgical instruments industry. Sialkot and Lahore are famous for the manufacture and export of surgical instruments. People of this region are doing this work for nearly 100 years. The most important raw material is stainless steel, which has to be imported. Sialkot is the biggest surgical maker in the world. The surgical instruments sector contributes about 70% to the total exports of this sector. With the development of this industry, it has enabled to manufacture nearly 10,000 different types of surgical instruments which are exported to the world market. The brick kilns industry. Brick making is also an important industry in Pakistan. It is providing employment in rural areas where people do not depend upon agriculture sector. This industry is nearly 3,000 years old and bricks are used for the construction of houses around the world. Suitable clays for manufacturing bricks exist mainly in Punjab. Brick kilns are generally found most of the cities in Pakistan. This industry uses energy and employs a large number of workers. This is due to the manual brick making process. Brick kilns and the environment. The brick industry causes pollution in Pakistan. The smoke coming from kilns is affecting the lives of people living nearby. The discharge of poisonous chemicals and gases directly the human body. Affect the human body, and ultimately they suffer from lungs diseases and even cancer. Another problem which this industry is creating, that is the damage of landscape. Clay may fill up with water and cause waterlogging and salinity during the rainy season. At the end, the land is unsuitable for agriculture and other human activities. What can be done to improve the brick industry? There are some points. Number 1, follow environmental and child labor laws. Number 2, the Environmental Protection Agency should instruct the brick kilns owners to use natural gas. Their chimneys should be fixed at great height to reduce the degree of pollution. Number 3, workers should wear masks to avoid from chemicals. Number 4, new methods and technologies should be used for drying process. Number 5, clean coal should be used for burning process. Problems of cottage and small scale industries. Number 1, limited profits which are usually spent on the daily expenses. Number 2, use of old methods and old machinery. Number 3, lack of standardization and poor quality. Number 4, exploitation of owners by the middlemen and wholesale dealers. Craftsmen and owners feel discouraged when they earn lesser profits. Number 5, without power in rural areas, it is very difficult to run these industries. In cities, load shedding and power breakdown is affecting production badly and damage machinery also. Number 6, no institutional training is available in this sector. Number 7, no economies of scale, high production cost and difficult to complete in the and it is difficult to compete in the open market. Government policy towards small scale and cottage industries. The government is fully aware of the potential of cottage and small scale industries for industrial development, and in this sector government is following some steps, and government has established different organizations to develop this sector, as there are different corporations and organizations are working in this sector. These corporation and organizations are Pakistan Small Industries Corporation, Punjab Small Industries Corporation, Sindh Small Industries Corporation, the Small Industries Development Board, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the Directorate of Small Industries Balochistan. These different bodies are providing technical and financial help. They are establishing industrial estates. They are providing marketing facilities. Moreover, they are busy in setting up handicrafts and carpets development centers. So, students, this is for today. I hope you have understood from this lesson. Thank you for listening. Take care. Allah Hafiz.